So let's talk about working the offside. First, let's define the offside. Offside would be the side that you're not normally on. So for instance, I usually walk on the left side of my horse, and the horse is on my right side. Right now, I'm on the horse's right side, not his left side. You get the point. I'm on the side I don't normally stand on. So, as far as horses are concerned, this is a whole different place. The horses can't quite, you know, chickens. They can't quite put it together that this is just as unscary as that. To them, this side is one side, and this side is a whole other side with a whole other thing going on. So, my point is that horses are going to be just like people. They're going to have preferences on one side as opposed to the other. Whether we're talking about where I'm standing or mounting from, where I'm doing knots from, and also legs I'm picking up, legs I'm stretching. If I'm moving them around in a circle, like lunging, they'll be better on one side than the other. Our job as you know, horse owners or working with people is to get them to be as well-rounded as possible. Now, how much they prefer one side to the other is going to change over time, and especially if you work that one side, they will get better at the offside eventually than they are at the good side, and then that offside will be the old non-good side, and then you'll have to switch it up, and you'll have to keep going back and forth. My point is you're never going to get a horse that's perfectly well-rounded on both sides, but we should constantly be searching for the offside and work the offside. So, for instance, today I'm going to work on him picking up his feet when I touch him with my feet, right? So I say, okay, hey, lift your foot. Good boy. Good job. And then I'm going to come around on this side and I'm going to say, lift your foot. Good boy. Now, if we compare those two and we say, okay, the other side was a little better than this side. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to work more on this side than I am on the other side. So maybe I'll take a little more time here. Ready? Let's lift this leg. Good boy. Come back. See how this one goes? Oh, look, and he holds it. It's amazing on that side. Now I'll come back and I'll work on this side for a while. Oh, you're incredible. Good job. Look at him chewing. He loves this. Good boy. One more. Now what I've done is I've spent more time over on this side than that side. I still go back and forth, but my point is that you find something that's not working on one side, work it more than you would the other. And I've heard some people say things like, you should stay 2/3 of your time on the offside and 1/3 on the... I'm not good at math. Just spend more time on the one that's having problems, right, than you did on the one that's not having problems. And eventually you'll see those two even out. Maybe you'll pass up and then you have to move over to the other side. But you want to, as much as you can, try to get that horse to get used to whatever you're doing on both sides. Whether that's ask him to do something completely useless like this, or if it's something like ask them to move sideways while you're on their back, or turn on the haunches to the left or to the right, or spins, or anything you're doing with your horse. Just make sure you work the offside more than you work the onside, and you will eventually have as close as you can get to a well-rounded horse.